Hi guys, it's Toby and I'm coming to you a little extra today. Clearly. I just figured why not. I'm here today with a bit of a different video. I guess as you can see in the title, I'm here to show my collection of Monogram Louis Vuitton items. And I'm only doing this mainly because I'm about to get rid of some things and I just kind of wanted to talk about them before I decide to list them. So today's video is kind of going to touch a few topics. So it's pretty much how to purchase Louis Vuitton items kind of for cheaper, and also how I managed to build my collection in just about a year, and also the items I'm thinking of parting with. Yeah, so please grab a cup of tea, as everybody says, and join me on this little talk thing. I'm gonna try to make it quick because I'm running out of sunlight, so bear with me if I start to speed. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. But without further ado, I'm gonna start with maybe my favorite that I'm sad to say goodbye to. Okay, so this is the vintage Noe. It's a GM size vintage Noe, and I'm gonna just step back so you can see it. Obviously this piece was added on by the previous owner, but you can take this off if you don't like it. I kept it because it kind of helped to cinch in a hurry so that I didn't have to sit there and tie the bag. But just so you can see, the bag is old. It does have some damage, but honestly it could be worse. And also the strap is adjustable, which is kind of cool. Originally I thought when I bought it that I could make it crossbody. You can make it longer on crossbody, but it can be kind of tight, like it'll cut you across your boob. But the good thing is you can just replace the straps. There's a lot of straps on Etsy, and I'll show you a few if I have them here, that you can easily swap them out for to make it a crossbody bag if you would rather. But yeah, so this is what the bag looks like. I'm gonna show you what I did with the inside. So in there you can see my Samorga organizer. That's because this bag, I believe, was designed to carry champagne bottles. It's supposed to be able to fit up, I think, 5 bottles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one in the middle. This is the GM size, so obviously it fits a few more. But I think that was the original idea or request when they designed this bag. But this is what the inside looks like. I think it's in pretty good shape. But how I found this bag, there's a Facebook group I'm a member of, and I'll link it below, but there's several of these groups, by the way, so it doesn't have to be one. You can find one for your country specifically. I think the one I'm in is US mainly, or US only. But yeah, so on this Facebook group, people who are selling their pieces will just put up several pictures. They'll put up their name and several pictures of the item, you know, detailing the straps, the wear and tear, anything like that. They have to be, you know, it's full disclosure. And they'll let you purchase it using PayPal. You'll get an invoice. It's all in the up and up. You know, PayPal will take it as an actual transaction. That way, if you have any issues, you can report it. But they give you tracking, shipping. Most of these items got to me in about 5 days or less, actually less. But yeah, I picked these up, I think somewhere around June last year. And this has actually become my work bag. I carry this to work a lot. The only downside to Monogram, as you know, is the weather, rain. However, because it's so vintage, I'm not so scared about letting it get in the rain because it's got that nice patina. Like it's not the cream of, like, you know, a new one. So I'm not as worried about rain touching it. And it's also so close to your body that you can kind of fit it under the umbrella without stressing out. But yeah, so this is what the inside looks like. I'll tell you another thing about buying handbags like this, especially on the Facebook group. The main thing is you get it authenticated, so you can request. These people will give you additional pictures if you're not sure, and that's kind of how I confirm everything before I make the purchase. But in this case, I got this bag from a really sweet lady on the Facebook group, and she actually had the day code listed and the price and made in France and all that stuff. But then, so I don't know if you can see, I don't know how private she wants her name to be, but pretty much you can see the listing. I might not be allowed to show her name, so we'll see if I include that. But yeah, and then what I do is I'm a firm believer in checking and authenticating. So like I said, before I purchase, I go to Proauthenticators. You can find them on Facebook. And I just send them a message and they'll request specific pictures. They'll really request the date code and things like that. And and sometimes the hardware and pictures like that. So in this case, I sent them the date code. I sent them like anything I could find, full body pictures so they can look at the print, because sometimes they can tell from the pattern. And when you send them all this information, you pay them on PayPal. You get a screenshot of your payment, you know, depending on the package you want. So for example, if you only care to know if it's authentic or not, you can pay a quick thing and that's it. They'll tell you right there in the message. But if you want paperwork, maybe if you want to make a sale or anything like that, they'll charge you a little bit more, but they can provide that as well. So they have all these different levels of their service. But in my case, I paid them, I think I sent them $13. Okay, so for $13, they asked for some more pictures, and then they told me Louis Vuitton bag with date code SP0976 is authentic, and they tell you the estimated retail price. The Noe's estimated price is $600, and so that way you know if you're being cheated or not. So how useful is that? Anyway, so for some of these bags, I'm actually gonna step up and show you what they look like on, so you'll get to see that in a minute. But yeah, just wanted to come in here with the first bag, and once again, this is the GM Noe in Monogram, and this bag is, I think, if I'm doing my math right, 1996. It's 23 years old. It actually just turned 23 this year. When I got it, I was telling the boys at work to respect my bag because my bag is 22 years old and they are not that old. But yeah, this is my little baby. But oh, one more thing. So since I wanted to keep this shape, and the base is really sturdy so you can just place it, I decided to order my Samorga before I buy any bag, before it even arrives. As I'm checking it out, I'm ordering my Samorga because this takes a few weeks to get to you, maybe 2 weeks. So just to speed up that process, I placed my order. And so this has a nice spot for your drinks or umbrella and quite a few pockets. If my code is still active, I'll leave it below, but you just slip it in here. And that way, when you're going to work, you can just put your things in order and everything looks kosher and neat. And I chose a brighter color so that it's not just darkness in there and I can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, that's it for the first bag. Second bag, this little guy, I actually bought on a whim, kind of. So I had reached out to one of the ladies on Facebook that had a post in for a, what bag was it? Let me see. It was a satchel bag. I'll get the name and put it below. But it was a saddle bag and I was really interested in it. And I sent all the photos and they told me it was authentic. I was really excited. I'd already paid $13 to authenticate it. And then the girl was like, oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I was talking to 2 people and I mixed them up. But somebody else already beat you to it. They sent me the payment. It's done. You missed it. And I was just kind of like, girl, you told me this was available. Why would you make me get interested only to be like, it's taken? Anyway, so she was like, well, I was only selling it because my cat got injured and I needed to take it to the vet and I needed some money quickly. Another good thing about having all these bags is they're kind of investments because usually you can sell them or, you know, give them to a consignment store, sell them fairly quickly and get some money back. If you're not in a rush though, you can do like me and actually list it properly. But yeah, so good, you know, if in case of emergency, you can sell something really quickly. You can always buy another one later. Cats come first, okay? I love my cat. He's looking at me right now. He's on the window. Anyway, so yeah. So she said, you know, it's not available anymore. However, I have another bag I can sell to you. So she sent me the St. Cloud. She was like, hey, are you interested in the St. Cloud? And I was like, I guess, sure. I think it's a PM size. I'll confirm and I'll put that below. I can't find it in here. I got it authenticated and they actually asked for a lot of pictures for this one, mainly because it's kind of hard to get some of the corners. But yeah, I went back and forth with the girl. When I found out it was authentic, on pricing, she was asking for a little bit more than I wanted. Also, my authenticators kind of tell me what price to look out for, what's fair. So I try to get her to come to that fair price, which she did, or we met in the middle somehow. But she was like, my husband won't agree to me selling it for less than $400. And I was like, my husband won't agree to me buying it for more than $200. So then we went back and forth. The estimated price was $350 and I don't remember what I paid for it. So this is the St. Cloud. And you can see, I don't know if it'll focus, some wear and tear on the straps. I hope it's focusing. You can just kind of see it's a little old. And the main thing is in here, this pocket was fine. It wasn't like sticky and gross like some of the ones I had been seeing. And also the metal, this, you know, it was okay. It looked very vintage, so I was fine with that. There are some cracks here. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, there's some cracks here, but let me see if this will focus. Okay, so there's some cracks there, but the inside was in great shape, and also back here was also in great shape. So anyway, I decided to get this instead of the saddle bag because obviously that was not available. Another way she sold me on it was she actually sent me pictures with this cute little guy on it, and I thought it was so adorable. And she actually sent this. I didn't think she would. How adorable is that? So anyway, that's how I got the St. Cloud, and it's done me pretty well. When we went to the Grand Canyon, this was so perfect because I just strapped it on and I was able to hike and do whatnot and not worry about laying it on the floor or anything. That's another thing about vintage pieces. You don't feel as bad kind of chucking it around because it's very sturdy, and it's already older, so it's not like you're like baby. It's kind of like you're like baby's big brother. So that's kind of where that lies. Next, I'm gonna go to a recent purchase. I literally just made this purchase, I don't even know how many weeks ago, and I'm already over here like, maybe I need to get rid of it. Maybe it was kind of a quick decision. Maybe I should have researched more. So this is the Pochette Twin GM. And I just got this from my consignment store here in Charlotte. So they list a few items they have for sale when people bring it, you know, to sell, and they list them on their Instagram. So usually if you find it on Instagram and you like it, you can let them know like, hey, I'm interested. You can call them and make the payment over the phone, or you can buy it from their website. I prefer to go in person because that way I can try it on and see what it looks like on me. And also, I'm not gonna lie, the lady is amazing, and sometimes she'll like bend over backwards and give you like a deal. Like I made a purchase at Thanksgiving and she gave me like a nice little deal because they had a Black Friday sale going on. So it's always better to go in person. Boy, get out of there. Mateo is trying to dig into my stuff. Anyway, so this is this bag. It's kind of cute as a crossbody. I don't know if you can see. I'll stand up and well, not stand up, I'll show you later what it looks like on. But here's the thing, I lied to myself. This is very cute, but what I was really looking for is a bag that Hey June has. Right, so Hey June has this belt bag. You know what, there's a lot of glare, I'll just put the picture up, but she has this cute little belt bag, and she was saying it's a good alternative to the fanny pack look, but because it gives you this thin, classy look, but it's around your waist and everything. Main thing, hers is not the Pochette Twin and it's not a GM, so this is not going on somebody's waist too much. It's a lot of purse, and also the strap, unless you like double fold it, isn't the best to wear as like a waist bag. So I got it and I thought I could make it work as a crossbody, and it looked good. I only carried it once. It looked good. This is what the inside looks like, by the way, and right now it's just stuffed to keep its shape, but it's all clear. There's no stains or anything. So it was a really good deal, really good price, but I don't know, for my functionality, I think it just, not that I would look good in a waist bag or anything, but I don't know. If I keep any of these pieces, it might be this guy, just because it's so new to me and I only wore it once, I think. But I don't know, I'm trying to make room for some more stuff, some demi-ebene newer things. So I'm kind of not trying to hold on to too many vintage pieces. I can always pick this back up later in future, but for now I'm kind of feeling the demi-ebene look more. Next is my ginormous Speedy 35. I feel like on this channel the Speedy 35 has made an appearance maybe twice now, I think, once or twice, who knows. But the point being, my very first Louis from Trendly.com had been a Speedy 30. But really, we found out when I took it to my consignment store to sell it. So they were trying to inspect it to see if they were gonna sell it for me. And they just lifted the flap up and went, oh, this is a 35. And I was like, Trendly listed it as a 30. I bought it as a 30. And I thought it was a 30. This whole time it's been a 35. Who knew? So I was actually able to get a little more when I sold it, which is kind of cool. But it was weird that they authenticated it and they didn't realize that it was a 35. But anyway, so yeah, I decided I liked it and I wanted to go back and get it. So I went back on now rebag.com and I got the 35 Monogram. Great shape. Really great deal. This one I'm not parting with because I'm trying to get a whole collection going. Okay, so this guy has a Samorga organizer inside because you cannot not have one with something this big and flappy. It'll just fall apart. So as soon as I ordered this bag, I ordered my Samorga organizer, and that's kind of the one I've got in here. So I'll bring it out just to show you what it looks like, if I can get it. Oh, okay. So the one I've got it's got several pockets. It's also got pockets in the back and out here as well. So quite a lot of pockets. It has a spot for your pen, which comes in really handy for work. Main thing though is you can take this out and have it just all open. But I prefer to put it back in because I prefer it that way. I need the divider sometimes to separate things, especially traveling, because this bag is really great for traveling since it zips up, unlike the Neverfull. So yeah, this is what this looks like. And sometimes I take this charm off this and hook it on here. Isn't that cute? So I really love this bag. Speaking of Speedies, I just had to. Isn't this the cutest? If you watched my vlog, my Saturday vlog when I did the dance class, you saw this little baby. And this cutie pie is also from rebag.com, and I just have to show you. Look at that! Oh my god, they're so tiny. But yeah, so now I have, this is the Speedy 35. I have the Speedy B25, and this is the Speedy Mini HL in Monogram, as you can see. And it comes with a little lock. By the way, these locks, you can pick them up anywhere if you ever need one, so no big deal. And keys as well, actually. And what I did was I actually went on Etsy over Christmas and I picked up this strap, which actually is a little too bright. I'm thinking of getting it wet and just kind of messing with it with some baby wipes, as Jerusha Couture always does, and turn this into a darker shade so that it matches this. See how they don't match right now? So I'm hoping I can make it darker so they eventually match. But yeah, so that's what's going on here, this cute little one. And I think that's it. So sorry this got a little rambly. I'm gonna try to do my best to be concise in future. But yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, come out here and show the collection because I'm opening them up for sale. So the Speedies are not going anywhere. However, if you are interested in the GM Noe, this cutie pie is great for work. And honestly, I'll put some, well, just check out my Instagram if you want to see any of these bags, because I've carried them all, maybe except one on Instagram, so you'll see pictures of them in use. But if you're interested in this GM Noe, let me know. Just go to my Instagram, which will be linked below, and you know, send me a message. I'm also selling the St. Cloud because it's very cute, but I find myself reaching for my Speedy way more than I reach for this. Because honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, if it's quite a bit, but maybe just my phone and my wallet and that's about it. So it's cool, but I don't know, functionality wise, I pack a lot and it's quite thin, it doesn't really stretch, and I don't know, time for a change. I had it for a year, I did good. Lastly, this one, you'd have to make me a really sweet deal to part with because I kind of love it, and touching it now is making me like really want to keep it. But if you make me a really good deal, I will sell it. I'm definitely gonna sell it if you make me a really good deal. If not, I might hold on to this a few more months and then sell it. but DM me if you're interested. Just, I don't know, I might get rid of it. I can always get a smaller one, maybe a PM or something. Maybe it's just too long. But anyway, if you're interested, you know what to do. Those are the 3 bags I'm selling. Oh, and one more thing, I have a little bonus piece. So I have this trouble child, this problem child. I guess a few weeks ago I was, you know, cleaning out my drawers, where my clothes are stored, and I found out that my wallet had caught a stain. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Well, when I was traveling last week, I somehow moved it into the same drawer. I don't even know how, and eventually found out that it was a leather shirt. It was like fake leather, like patent leather, like material, like stretchy pleather. Is that what it's called? A shirt I have, really old shirt, had been leaning on it, and that's how it got the stain. A shirt stained this. So this item is my very first birthday Louis. I bought it, I think, my birthday 2 years ago. I remember placing the order while we were in Savannah, and yeah, I'm kind of sad, but it's this guy. This is my Victorine wallet. It's in rose ballerine, and if you can see that stain right there, that's from the leather. And I'll show you the back. Do you see all that? It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I tried everything. I took it to several stores. Like, look, the inside is perfect. No stains, nothing. I still have the card that comes with it. The dust bag, I have the case, I have everything, receipts, everything that goes with this, but I just can't, I don't think this is, I'm just so upset about that. So now I can't get past the stain. I took it to Belk today for the shoe repair team there because Nordstrom guys told me to go there because their shoe repair people are better than them or something like that. And the lady was amazing. By the way, I'm gonna go back there very soon because she can stretch out my red bottoms. I don't have to suffer. She can stretch them out. She just gets to keep them for 3 days. So I'll document that and let you know how it goes. But the point is, she tried everything. She couldn't get it off. Brandon tried everything. We looked online. It said to try nail polish remover, hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol. We tried it all. At this point, he was suggesting, because he saw it somewhere, I think on Purse Blog, he was literally, we were Googling like crazy last night because I was really, really sad. And he was trying to pick me up. And he realized magic eraser, Mr. Clean magic eraser could work, but I don't want to do any more damage to it. I'm willing to just part with it at this point. The lady at Louis said to dye it. She said she had a client that had this same leather, I think they were shoes, and they got messed up, and instead of getting rid of it, she just dyed the whole thing. So you have to find a really good leather guy and dye the whole thing. But I'm not gonna do that because the zipper's got a little bit of fabric, and frankly that can be even worse. I'm not even doing that. But the point is, Vernice leather is never coming back into this household, because if you put it near a newspaper, if you put it near anything, it will pick up the print, it will transfer. Like if you rub it near jeans, it will transfer. It's just not worth it. But anyway, as you can see, the sun is gone, so I'm gonna wrap this up. The point is, if you're interested in getting this wallet, and you will be getting it for a massive discount because I cannot imagine selling this to you full price since it's damaged. But yeah, the ladies at Louis were like, still love her. She's got some life left in her and she's still functional. Function's good, but ugh. I'm more mad at myself though, not at you. I'm mad at myself. But yeah, if you get this, it'll come with the dust bag. It'll come with the receipt and the, you know, little slip and the, because I unboxed it on camera. So everything, I'll link that video below, but everything that comes that you saw in the unboxing you will get. You know, just needs a good home. So once again, go on my Instagram and please DM me if you are interested. I'm hoping to sell all these in the next week. So honestly, it's gonna be the first person to hit me up that gets it. Oh, prices, if you're interested. This guy, I'm willing to sell for $550. That's what I got it for, and that's what I'm willing to sell it for. I won't make a profit, it's fine. The St. Cloud, I'm willing to sell for $400. Lastly, the Noe, I'm willing to sell for $600. However, if these prices are a little to you, because that's like what I got them for, but I'm trying to make a good deal here, and also I have to ship it to you. US only, please. If it's international, I'm gonna have to get a quote and let you know, but still write me. Those are the prices I'm offering. However, if you have an offer, let me know, because I'm really more trying to get rid of them to make space for new things. So frankly, I'm willing to negotiate. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and sorry it once again got long. Hopefully I will see you on the next video. Thanks again for being here, and please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, please. There will be quite a few more Louis videos and bag videos coming in the next few weeks, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And if you're not, there will also be vlogs, lots of vlogs coming, so stay tuned as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.